We're back and we've got the webcam today. Yes, this is what my mug looks like. Fresh off the plane from Brazil. We were celebrating in the jungle. We were celebrating in the rainforest because Charles Oliveira is back. He is a champion and life is good. I don't give a fuck. Okay, we're just going to jump into this. Straight up talk about this fight. Everything I've been seeing all morning, all night, everything is how that shit was boring as fuck. It was not the most entertaining fight, yes, but I don't give a fuck. This was entertaining in the sense that it was better than Hamzat DDP. It was better than Islam JDM. It had more moments on the feet. It had more moments on the ground. Oliveira went out there and fucking dominated Holloway. Obviously, if you watch the fight, 20 minutes of control time. The people shitting on this fight, dude, I'm sorry. Once again, it's the go watch boxing. This is like the perfect example where it's like, if you didn't enjoy the Hamzat fight, I get it. There was zero damage. If you didn't enjoy the Islam fight, there was zero damage. This had significant strikes. This had exciting submission attempts. How can you fault Oliveira? I get it's the whole fucking BMF. Everyone wants to claim this shit's gimmicky. Everyone wants to say, this is the fake belt, blah, blah, blah. So what the fuck are people complaining about when Oliveira doesn't go out there and stand and bang and just brain go bird, turn off his brain, and get fucking chinned by Max Holloway? Why the fuck would he go away from everything he knows? We saw what the fuck happened when he said, all right, I'm going to try and implement a standing game plan against Ilya fucking Taporia. I'm not saying that same thing would happen against Holloway, but he would get pieced the fuck up, rocked the fuck up on the feet against Holloway. Why would he go away all of a sudden because of the BMF belt? I get you want, the badass fights. All right, these guys should stand and bang. It should be stand and bang. Bitch, go play UFC 5 if you want stand and bang. Go watch fucking Zuffa boxing if you want stand and bang. Charles Oliveira is the most entertaining fighter of all time. And now people are switching up. The most finishes in UFC history. The most bonus performance. Whatever the fuck. He is the most entertaining fighter of all time. And he's a grappler. A grappler is the most entertaining fighter of all fucking time. He can rock you. He has knockouts. He submits everybody. He was trying to submit Holloway. Holloway, great submission defense. It's like the JDM. If this was almost anybody else, Oliveira easily submits him. The neck cranks he was putting on Holloway, I know it only says, 4 sub-attempts. I think they were in the first 2 rounds. He did kind of blob him for a couple rounds. I will say that it was like 2 rounds he blobbed him. But he still had moments where he was landing the elbows on top from the ground. He was rocking him on the feet. Dude, Holloway had no fucking answer on the feet. How are we blaming Oliveira for not doing a BMF, not standing and banging, when people bitch about the fucking BMF belt in the first place? Pick one struggle, man. You can't say this shit sucks. And then when Oliveira goes out there, dominates, wins, in semi-fun, exciting fashion, okay? I don't care. He is this is what fun grappling looks like. Khabib is what fun grappling looks like. Islam is okay. He'll get submission attempts. But Charles I've been saying it the whole night. He's like a fucking spider, dude. The way his triangle guard, he gets so fucking tight. It's like sucking under the ribs. There is not an inch of separation. He jumps on your back. He's huge. He looks like he's a fucking tarantula on your back. And then he'll pass the half guard. He'll get on top. He'll drop bows. He'll drop ground and pound. He tries actively for submissions. I understand he did blob him for a little bit. But it's like, pick a fucking struggle, dude. Maybe we should start blaming fucking Max for making this shit boring. The dude had no fucking answer on the feet. He had zero answer. This fight went 5 rounds. All fucking the start of 5 rounds, start back up on the feet. What the fuck was Max's game plan after the first 2 rounds? He didn't change shit. How can you fucking blame Oliveira for going to what was working? He was piecing him up on the feet. He was getting him up, backing him up against the fence, taking him down, dunking him on his fucking head. Like, maybe we should come at Holloway and be like, what the fuck did he do in between rounds? What was his game plan? What were the coaches fucking telling him? Maybe don't back yourself up against the cage. I know it's easier said than done, but you got to do something. It was the same result every fucking round. How are we faulting Oliveira? This is what BMF grappling looks like. BMF does not mean fucking stand and bang. Dude, go watch Zuffa boxing. Go watch fucking other, WBC boxing. This is what we have the first BMF grappler. I don't give a fuck. We had Nate Diaz. Dude, I'm sorry. Nate Diaz, his persona is BMF. Dude, he is not a fucking BMF fighter. Get that shit out of here. He is not going to finish anybody on the fucking feet. I don't care. Technically, he was the first BMF grappler to fight for the fucking belt. That was past his fucking prime in the first place. Oliveira is a BMF grappler. He's a BMF stand and bang. He did it. He stood and banged with him. And then he took his ass down. He took Holloway down. How are we not faulting Holloway for also not making this a boring fight? If people want to say this shit's boring. For 2 rounds, or in, a good chunk of some rounds was boring, sure. Holloway was great at defending the submissions. But when this dude, Holloway, got on top of Oliveira, everyone, why don't you get up? Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get back on the feet. He stood on top, or he was on top of Oliveira, doing nothing. Get the fuck up then. He blobbed Oliveira for 2 rounds, or not 2 rounds, 2 minutes of the fight. His ass could have stood up. There was like 3 minutes left in the, it was like the third or fourth round, where he was on top of Oliveira. How are we not faulting Max? How are we faulting that guy who was going out there trying to submit? Not knocking him out, but rocking him on the feet. He outstruck Max Holloway. One of the best boxers. His quote, the best boxer in the fucking UFC. He outstruck Holloway. Dude, he cardio mogged him. He fucking strike mogged him. Everything. And Holloway has good takedown defense. He has solid, elite takedown defense. And Oliveira made this shit look easy. I picked Holloway. I wanted Oliveira to win, but I picked Holloway because I just didn't think he could fucking... I didn't think it was going to be that easy for Oliveira. I really thought Holloway was going to go in there and piece him up. He was landing good. Clean strikes. We all know what Oliveira's, head movement is. It's literally this. And just take punches, take punches, take punches. It happened. But he had no fucking answer for the low kicks. Those were chopping him up in the first couple rounds. The takedowns from Oliveira. It's just nothing. He didn't circle. He did nothing. How are we faulting Oliveira? It's crazy. And now, the most entertaining fighter in UFC history, statistically, he got dominated. Statistically, the best and the most entertaining fighter in UFC history. I don't give a fuck. He is. We're faulting, and people are switching up. The day ones are switching up. The day ones are switching up on Oliveira for one boring fight. If you want to say that, it was a boring... I really think this is like... It's not as boring as Hamza, like I said. It's not as boring as Islam. It's like the most 5 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10 fight. The other two were like shit. DDP and Strickland last year, shit. Those are shit fights. This is like a 5.5 fight. It was entertaining. There was some boring ass parts. But how are we faulting the most entertaining fucking fighter of all time? What is more I was saying this the entire time after and during the fight. What the fuck is more BMF than dominating the BMF? What is more BMF than dominating the fucking BMF champ? Is that not the baddest motherfucking thing you can do? Go out there, 20 minutes of control time, have the BMF champ have 0 fucking answer for you. He went out there, he statistically dominated the BMF champ. That's the most BMF thing you can do. Okay? Sure, everyone can get a knockout. It's the UFC, but not everyone can go out there and dominate. 20 minutes of control time. Get 5 or 4 submission attempts on the BMF champ. That is BMF itself. How the fuck are people not seeing that? It's the UFC. Everyone has a puncher's chance. Everyone can fluke their way to a knockout. Okay? Is that really BMF? Sure, you can say that's BMF. What the fuck is... How is not dominating Max Holloway not BMF? I just don't get that. He went out there, executed his game plan. Holloway did jack shit. How are we not blaming Holloway? Every fucking round starts back up on the feet. And every round he ended up on his back. Do something. Implement a different game. Do something, my guy. In the last 10 seconds, Oliveira was the one who rocked Holloway twice. Holloway landed on his shoulder, Oliveira. He didn't land cleanly. I don't get it. He was mogging him in the clinch. Mogging him in the boxing exchanges. Oliveira was. That is BMF himself. He landed the knee to the head. He was doing I don't mean to fucking drag a dead dog, but He just mocked him in every shape or way. This is MMA, people. This is literally MMA. He was not a snooze fest. I just don't get it. The people switching up on Oliveira after one fight. One fight, and he was one of the most beloved fighters, if not the most beloved fighter in the UFC. I know Holloway is too. But, dude, it's the classic, why the fuck are they not, standing banging? Why the fuck are they not standing up and just punching each other? Dude, at the end of the day, this is the UFC. I don't give a fuck if it's the BMF title. And, I've been seeing, there should be no takedown attempts until the third round in the BMF title. It should be stand and bang only. It should be this. You cannot sit here, like I've been saying, you cannot sit here and bitch about the BMF title. And bitch that it's gimmicky. And bitch that this shit's like the WWE. And then when something happens that you don't like, try to change the thing you don't like. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't give a fuck. Give Oliveira. People are saying Sarukian. I think you go BSD. If he's not booked, I don't think. You give Oliveira versus BSD. I think if Oliveira wins one more after BSD, if he beats him, then you maybe talk about title. I don't know. He talked about moving down, fighting Volk. That would be fucking cinema. That would be insane because Oliveira, he's like on another level now. Like that loss to fucking Ilya, bro, it did something. It ignited him. He's in his second prime. He's hitting his second prime. He's fucking LeBron. Hitting his second prime. This is crazy shit, man. Holloway, I don't know what the fuck you do for Holloway. Give the kid Patty or something. Like, what do you do for Holloway? Maybe if Rufy wins, you give Holloway Rufy. I guess that's probably the fight to make. I don't foresee, obviously, Holloway fighting before the White House card. Obviously, it's in 2 months. So I think Rufy, if he beats Chandler, which he fucking should, you give Holloway versus Rufy. I think that's a badass fight. Okay. But I just don't get the switch up on Oliveira, dude. The switch up. How are you going to switch up? It's literally backdooring, switching up, slamming out your day ones. Oliveira was there when you needed him most. He had the most entertaining run in lightweight history. He went on an 11-fight fucking win streak in entertaining fashion and finishing motherfuckers. The one time he doesn't get a finish. The one fucking time he doesn't get a finish. People want to switch up and say this shit was boring. The boringest motherfucker. Get that, bro. Good slander nickname, okay? But we ain't going to talk about that. Good slander nickname, but we ain't going to talk about that. It was not boring. I don't get... Man, fuck this. I'm fucking pissed, dude. I'm fucking pissed that people are trying to switch up on Oliveira. And that shit was a boring fight. I don't care. It had boring moments. Every fight is fucking boring. To me, I kind of made this rationale, and maybe it's not going to make the most sense. What difference... if it's on the feet, okay? If the entire fight is on the feet, and to me, it was like, okay, it was exciting in the moment, and I know the skill gap is crazy, what I'm going to say. When Sean O'Malley absolutely fucking schooled Chris Moutinho, yes, that was entertaining, because it's like, oh my God, he's going to get the knockout. But the whole fucking fight, I know that was 3 rounds, the whole fucking fight, the dude stood there and just took fucking punches. He did jack shit. It was literally just... the whole fucking fight. Getting fucking rocked. The whole fight. It was so fucking lopsided. So one-sided. And I'm not saying this, if it was, primarily on the feet, would have been like that. But we seen what Holloway did to Gaethje in their last fucking fight when Holloway knocked him out in the last 10 seconds. Are people forgetting the fucking entire, 24 minutes and 59 seconds? Holloway was dominating Justin Gaethje. That shit wasn't even close. Like, that's what was so BMF about it, was because, in the final 10 seconds, he points down. He's winning all fucking 5 rounds. And he still is pointing down, and he knocks his ass out. Like, giving Gaethje a chance to win, even though he was up fucking 5 rounds. He was schooling Gaethje on the feet. That shit was boring. I'm sorry. At points, that was just as boring as this fight. He was schooling Gaethje. Like, that's what I'm saying. Stand-up fights can be boring as well. It's more fun to see a guy get punched in the head repeatedly, but it's also fun to see submission attempts. It's fun to see ground and pound. It's cool to see fucking Oliveira dunking Holloway. Like, the fucking takedowns he was doing were entertaining. A stand-up fight can be boring if the other guy is not fucking doing jack shit. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not saying it could be this fight, but are we forgetting what Holloway did to Gaethje when the fight was on the feet for 5 fucking rounds? If that knockout never happened at UFC 300, Holloway Gaethje, like it was just a dominant, unanimous fucking decision victory for Holloway. Are we forgetting a unanimous decision victory? How fucking BMF? Are we just forgetting that? If this, I'm not calling it a fluke, but if this last second knockout of Gaethje never happened, Holloway would have won via unanimous fucking decision, winning all 5 rounds. Now that is BMF itself. That is the badass, coolest fucking thing. On UFC 300, how do you not? On UFC 300, the biggest card of all time, how do you not win a unanimous decision in the BMF title fight? Get the fuck out of here. Are we literally forgetting everything before the knockout? I know people love to live in the present, and I know we're playing what if, but we have to be fucking rational and look at it from other perspectives. Hello? Like, if Oliveira knocked out Max in the last 10 seconds in the exchange, what would the narrative be? Would the fight have still been boring? Or the last 10 seconds were fun? Like, seriously, what the fuck would the narrative have been? It's the same thing as the Holloway Gaethje. I get standing and banging is a little bit more exciting, but when the other guy is schooling you on the feet, to me, it's no difference than this shit where Oliveira's schooling you on the fucking ground. Like, it's MMA. Go watch UFO boxing. Fucking hell, man. It's so ridiculous. The people switching up on Oliveira. I just cannot believe it. And if you're switching up on Oliveira, hopefully this shit I'm making, or I'm saying, it makes a little bit of sense. I get wrestling and BJJ is not for everybody. Oliveira makes it look fucking fun. Side note, how good is Ilia Topuria? How good is Islam Makhachev? That's all I gotta say, okay? Oliveira schooled Holloway. Holloway had zero fucking answer. I don't care. That's BMF itself. I've said it again. I said it earlier. I have to reiterate myself. What the fuck is more BMF than going out there and dominating the BMF champion? Holloway did it to Gaethje. Gaethje was the BMF champion. He went out there, schooled his ass on the feet. Is that not BMF? Sure, he finished him with fucking a second left and did the whole point down shit. That's cool. But the shit Oliveira was doing was badass as fuck. Schooling the striker on the feet. Schooling him on the ground. Taking him down. A guy who's super hard to take down. Someone fucking explain to me in the comments. Like, I know someone's gonna fucking rebuttal me and still say this shit's boring, blah, blah, blah. But get the fuck out of here. I cannot believe that people are switching up. They're trying to slime out Oliveira, man. I just cannot believe it. After one fucking fight. I mean, Holloway, like I said, 5 rounds. Started on the feet. He had top control of Oliveira. He decided to fucking stay there. Everyone's saying, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. What are you doing? He didn't. He chose not to fucking get up. What the fuck are we doing? Like, hello? He did say the BMF thing would be to submit the submission artist. Dude, he had zero fucking answer. Are we being dead ass, man? Oliveira had a way better chance of knocking out the knockout artist than fucking Holloway ever in his fucking dreams. In your dreams, kid. In your fucking dreams. Okay? What Oliveira did was BMF worthy. It may have not came across like that. Just go rewatch the fight. Appreciate MMA. Appreciate high level fucking UFC. And you cannot pick and choose, which people always do. You just cannot sit here and pick and choose to dislike the BMF belt. And then when something happens you don't like, bitch about that. Like, you just can't. It just makes, it's ass backwards and makes no fucking sense to me. But yeah, that's my rant, I guess. Oliveira, fucking champion. Life's good, man. I mean, dominates, 20 minutes of control time. Dominates. He got dominated by the BMF. All right? What's more BMF than dominating the fucking BMF?